Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Call Loyam La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing the work in truth and in sincerity. Only believe. I want to start with Wisdom of Solomon 17. All right. And 12. And it says, for fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offered. All right, keep in mind, fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors. Now, the word succor here, all right, it says 1200. Succor, early succors, aid, help. All right. Here we go. Succor, help in a difficult situation, assistance in time of difficulty. Assistance in time of difficulty. Relief, succor, administration. So essentially, that's what fear is. Synonymous with doubt. All right. You could say it's synonymous with doubt when you fear. All right. But to fear is nothing else, all right, but a betraying of, let's substitute the word help, the betraying of the help which reason offereth, all right, and that's what, the Lord is providing, and consistently he reiterates that in scripture. All right. So now, okay, Sirach 2 and 13, it says, I'm going to start up. Sirach 2 and 10. Well, 2 and 9. He that fear the Lord hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. This is what we're supposed to be hoping for. We're not supposed to be thinking about all the evil scenarios and this could take place or this can happen to me. We're supposed to only hope for good. Now, this fear is different from the fear in which I'm, hinging this lesson on. Okay. Okay, because, you could fear, losing your life, but the scripture says we love not our lives to death, okay? And the scriptures say the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, but of power, okay? So that's one thing to note, all right? This fear is the absolute reverence and acknowledgement of the Lord's his authority, his divine presence, okay, which is a healthy fear, okay. So these are two different fears. So you get fear being put to death, fear losing family, a fear of losing everything, job, career, so on and so forth. We're not supposed to have that fear. The fear that we're supposed to have is a reverence in the Lord. Here, let's look up fear, just because. And I'm gonna have to make this short because I have no data on my phone, so I can't upload. It literally takes a few days to upload. So until I'm able to pay my bills, so Lord willing, I can just hit Akim with short hits, which is, So you got this. It says fear, calamity, sudden danger, peril, sudden attack. All right, because that's how the Lord is coming. Okay, we're supposed to be preparing our minds for that. The state of being afraid, uneasiness caused by possible danger. All right, and we know the feeling of, here we go, feeling of dread and reverence for the Most High. Okay, to put the fear of God into someone, intimidate, cause to cower. Well, yeah, the Lord's power can do that, but we want to reverence the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Creator, rather than the creature. Okay, because again, if you fear the Lord, all right, look at that statement. If you fear the Lord, it's quite different than just fearing sudden, what it say, Salakia, sudden danger or possible danger. Ultimately, what resonates in our mind is that, hey, the Lord can put you to death. That's why, scriptures talk about know the Lord. We're supposed to seek him out, and understand, just like, the boundaries that your Father has set. There's certain boundaries that the Lord has set. And in order to not cross those boundaries, we reverence him so that we won't be suddenly put to death, or we won't be judged in such a manner. All right. Look at this. It says, thus then we seek to put the fear of God into the natives at the point of the bayonet, you see. So the fear of death. All right. And excuse ourselves for the bloody work on the plea of the benefits which we intend to confer afterwards. It's an actual statement. Religion of Duty, Felix Adler. All right. To be terrified and frightened. So, in a sense, we're not supposed to be terrified and frightened on things that come upon this earth. All right. Sirach 2. Here we go. I'm going to start at 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. And scriptures say, don't make haste. All right. Well, it says it up here. Salakia. But I wanted to, hinge on this, trusting in the Lord, so to speak. Set thy heart aright, constantly endure. Verse 2, and make not haste in time of trouble. Okay. So you're supposed to wait for the mercy of the Lord and go not aside. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. This is what we're supposed to be hoping for. All right. And remember, fear is nothing more than the betraying of the succor, help. All right. So we believe that the Lord is going to help us. There's no fear. All right. Which it takes time to develop that. All right. And that's where our minds are supposed to be focused on. Trusting in the Lord. All right. Trusting. Okay. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? The Lord does not despise us, even though sometimes we might shoot ourselves in the foot by constantly thinking negative about who we are or doubting who we are. We're not supposed to doubt. We're supposed to, it says only, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and everlasting joy and mercy. That's what we're supposed to be focusing on. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to the fearful hearts, to fearful hearts and faint hands, in the sinner that go 2 ways. Somebody that's double-minded. All right. One to him. Right. So another point is, the Lord is long suffering. You see how he not, I don't want to say allow Esau, but in a sense, he does allow Esau, to, not run. He ain't punished them right away, and you talking about the access of evil, the wicked seed. He even have long suffering for them, not to say that he's going to save them, but he gives time and place. But how much more those who actually seeking him, if you get what I'm saying. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. All right. So if you don't believe, you're not going to be defended. All right. Woe unto him, unto you that have lost patience. And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? Okay. So it's about trusting in the Lord, not losing patience, and simply not, trusting in the succor, the help that the Lord is saying he's going to give, that he's providing. All right. Ooh, it's even more. It says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. See, saying we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. All right. Okay. Let's see what else did I have? All right. Hebrews 11:6, and we got to prepare our minds for, just trusting in the Lord. Of course, the Lord is always putting us in situations where we have to trust. And, we got to build upon those situations and be better in each situation, from faith to faith, as it says. So from faith to faith. All right. The scriptures say the just shall live by faith. All right. Essentially, from hope to hope, and hope is the substance of things. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. All right. And what's hoped for cannot be seen. But what are we hoping for? Salvation, favor, a protector, a provider in the Lord. Okay. All right. Hebrews 11:6, but without faith it is impossible to please him. You see, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. Okay. And that's why you're going to see a lot of Jakes, probably fall to the sword or fall, because they don't fully believe in the Lord, and fully that, they is doubting him concerning his promises. Okay. We cannot doubt. We have to build upon what the Lord is saying. All right. It says that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Key point. He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek. All right. Keep that in mind. All right. Because diligence is the key. Okay. Lord willing, this was edifying. That's all I really had. I got to make it short because the data on my phone is gone. And it literally takes a few days just to upload, But yeah, so again, Lord willing, this made sense to you, Akim. And until next time, I'm going to say Shalom, Yahabashim Yahushai Bashim, Rakakodash, Brakatham.